Something. That sucks. That sucks. And what's worse, I have it in big bold letters and it says check me on the front of it. Because every time I unplug any of my stuff, I have to go back and look at it. But somehow it still got bumped to the back row. Alright. There. And I think the sound settings are about right too. Where did I leave off at? I actually wouldn't mind if they had like a recap feature or something. I think we're talking to So. You okay, Kana? Don't want to put any burden on Kana. I'll keep checking on her from a distance. That's kind of creepy, but okay. That's strange. I thought he had something else for me in the... Oh, that's right. The secret room was back there. I don't remember what we were doing last. That's right. We talked to Dummy with the jail suit, because that makes sense. We talked to Dummy. Nothing else we can do with any of this stuff. Smoking area, see if there's anybody standing around. And still nothing. Game room. Aha! She did fall down this large hole, sure. That's right, we're still looking for now. Come to think of it, where's this hole even go to? I would like to believe she's safe. No, he wouldn't. He's a stalker. He wouldn't care. Let's go red room first. Nothing I can do here. I mean, the doll is in here. What's this? It's a doll of her, isn't this me? It's a spitting image, like I'm looking into a mirror. Our enemy's got some wild hobbies, huh? It's eerie how detailed it is, yet I can't look away from that I skipped it too fast. Intricateness. I skipped it too quick. I didn't read it all the way. It's amazing, but when was this made? You couldn't pull this off without a lot of long, detailed observation. Who could accomplish such a thing? Ah, the creepy stalker with the frying pan. Called it. What's up? Ask who has his attention. Ask about Kai. KG, I want to know your perspective. What do you think about Kai? Kai is a stalker. Called it! Guy's no ordinary person, for sure. His eyes are dead, for one, just like Mr. Policeman here. Do you think he's a bad person? Nah, dunno. Everybody's got good parts and bad parts, right? Some more than others. Mostly bad parts. Look, you just do what you can. For now, we'll take this doll along. That's not gonna be creepy. I find you creepy. Let's see. We did the bar. Have we done the cafeteria? Nothing here. Back, just to check everything again. Hidden room. Whole lot of nothing. Back to cafeteria. Pink room. Uh-oh, creeper. What an eye-searing color. Bro, half of your hair is that color. The heck you mean eye-searing? If you want to search, do as you please. I won't assist, but I won't impede either. So, son, the only thing you're going to be searching these hands for just a minute for being weird. But for him to suddenly have an interaction here, there's nothing I can interact with, though. It's dumb. Cafeteria. Central Hall. Okay, I think we can go second floor now. This should be everything on the ground floor. Oh, that's right. The mirror room. Now, where'd you go? Hey, now that's a shout. Keep searching like that. I'm not screaming. Not in my ear. Shout away from me. Super sorry. It just sounds so unapologetic. Alright, hold on. Actually, it's not too bad. You did pretty good on that. It's not too bad. Two symmetrical rooms. Seems like you're kind of puzzled. Might be another scary trap. Does control like auto skip? Let's see. Does it matter which one I put in front of? Only vaguely reflects me. I guess I'll put the doll at a distance so it reflects the whole body. Place the Star doll in front of this mirror. Of course somebody can say that you did good without having to be questioned, child. Okay. Droplet stuck to it. It only shows a blurry reflection of me. Move away. Yeah. Stood in front of the mirror. Nothing's happening. I'd solve the other puzzles in this room, then do the mirror last. Light bulb. Can't read shit. Aha! Want to ride on my shoulder? Sure, please do. Hey, I was half joking, but alright. Thank you very much. Yeah. There's a hole in the ceiling to insert something, like a light bulb? I wonder. Piggyback, please. Well, it's only logical. It just gives up. There, you did good. Mr. Policeman's not a dog. Okay. So that, both point the same way. Try that. Nothing's happening. I suppose I have to solve the other puzzles to do the mirror last. Can I fix that? What if I cover it? Or put something here. There. Hey. There we go. Now it's a perfect match. They're both dead. Does that make sense? Droplet stuck to it. Stand in front. That should be it. Everything in the room is symmetrical. Something outside the room moved, making a loud sound. Way to go. Let's take a look outside. Second floor landing. The gates are open. I think that's everything I can do here. Passage is open. Yay! Back hallway? Something on the floor. A key. It's got a tag. The key to the kitchen. Come to think of it, the kitchen is the only place on the first floor we haven't been. Since the key's here, now shouldn't have been able to get in without breaking the window. But we should check just in case. Yep, best to be simple and methodical in your investigations. Obtain the kitchen key. Doorknob with a dial number. I don't think we've seen anything like that yet. Locked white door on the right side. The doorknob has a dial. Enter a number. Also has one. Large red door in the center. Number 09 displayed above. What could the number... What if we do... 07? Okay, fine. That's not what I meant. Let's try this. 07 is 08 if that's 09. And nope, that's not it either. What does yours look like? Also 3 digits. What if we do... 4, 5, 6, 7... Nope. Let's go back. Let's go check the kitchen first. Central hall. Cafeteria. Okay. Back of cafeteria. I just realized something. There's not actually a way. Pitch black. Door to the kitchen. There we go. And now enter the kitchen. Done. Now loading. Aha! How did she get back here exactly? The refrigerator is empty. That's now. Oh man. I wanted to finish clicking around the room. Please stay away. Hey there, settle down. You especially, please. Okie dokie. What did you come here for? Please leave. I'm scared. Now it's really riled up. Ask her reasons. No, don't approach her. Keep her at a distance. We're on your side. We won't do anything. What in the world happened? As if you don't know that. I won't hand over the professor. Doesn't want to be taken away. That's actually... She's completely wasted. You're not going to be able to reason with her at that point. She's gone. Okay, just do a pincer maneuver. Is he following my lead? He doesn't get it at all. Doesn't want to be taken away. Lock the door. What are you doing? Now, no one else can enter while you talk to us. That's actually a good idea. You really didn't come here intending to take the professor? Right. Please believe us. That's a new picture. Since it's you, I'll believe you. Well, can we come a little closer? You put your back to the door and stay quiet. That was quick. Roger that. Sorry, why did you come here? Need to put her at ease somehow. Was worried. We were worried for you, so we came looking. I was afraid what the kidnappers might do if you resisted them. You're right. I'm sorry that I've just caused you trouble. I've been hiding here the whole time with the lights turned off, since if the kidnappers find me, they'll take him. Does this room have a light switch? Weren't you scared? It must have been scary in the dark. My body won't stop shaking. Now it's starting to calm down bit by bit. At this point, I think we can talk properly. It's hard to say things like this, but I understand. I understand that what I'm doing is wrong. I've caused all of you trouble. I shouldn't be acting like this forever, should I? What should I do? I just have to persuade her. Tell her about Gen. Did you know that stairs going to the second floor appeared? An exit? Rooms are just full of tricks. In the process of searching for you, Gen got trapped in a cage. Yeah, he was very frightened by it. That's my fault, isn't it? I know how you feel, but you can't be exposing the people who are alive to danger too. People who are alive, that wording. Professor Mishima is dead. That's not gonna hit me. Hey, there it goes! Poor kid lost it. That's right, of course. I kept questioning him in the dark, but the professor didn't say a word. No matter how busy he was, the professor I knew always answered my question with a smile. I was in the middle of painting it. A portrait of the professor that I meant to give him as a gift. But I can't give it to him anymore, can I? You should finish it. And what about it? He must have taught you many things about art, about studying, about many more important things. Who knows Professor Mishima best out of anyone? You should make it back alive and finish that painting yourself. That makes sense. I want to paint it. Until I finish that portrait, I can't die. It's sad, but this box, I'll let go of it now. Yay! Door's open. You should go see Reko. Cause she was the most worried. Sorry about what I said, Mr. Policeman. Well, we better give it our all too. Room is well air-conditioned. Nothing on the glass. Box with a suspicious look. If you don't want to peek inside, you can look away. No, searching every nook and cranny is the only thing I can do. You're really something, kid. Touch the box, lid open easily. There's nothing in it. What's going on here? No buts about it, it's totally empty. The other protecting box had nothing in it? Where did the professor in here go? It never went in at all, now it's still... Aha! Getting hard to tell what's the truth, even as far as Mishima's death. I just felt like saying that. Miley, wasn't it? If Mishima could revive like her, just sticking his head on, I'm sure now I'd be glad. Like a doll, huh? Do you think Miley's really a doll? Was Mishima also a doll? This one. No way she's a doll. Well, especially since the fog would have covered the area. No point in worrying about it. Let's keep trucking along and just pursue the truth. Also, she was bleeding when Kai smacked her. Blue refrigerator's empty. Cheapskates can't even get refreshments around here. I don't see anything resembling cookware. What's this box? Please use as you wish. 361802. I have my little pen and paper. Let's take a look. 361802. 6, 1, and 2 are in white. We'll slash a W across of them. There we go. Now in case there's a pattern, I've got that marked too. Obtained a long, narrow box. What else? Click everything. Man, you can't even provide good snackage. People are broke. Nothing I can't stand worse than cheapskate kidnappers. Before I go up here, now that we found her, what if we go to the bar where everybody else was? And it changed nothing. People suck. Central Hall, second floor. Where is Rebecca? Ah, crud, I'm a moron. Second floor. Where am I going? Back alley. Hey! Sarah, Greco. Heard you found Nal, you did good, thanks. I'm sorry for worrying you. Don't sweat it, especially because you're safe. But now, we're your buds, right? Don't take off anymore. Buds. You don't want to be? If my makeup's scary, I can take it off. That's not it. I'm very happy. Alright. Anything else? Stand in the passage. I'll do my best to make up for troubling you. You're fine now. Thanks, Sarah. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay, crud, I hit the wrong one because I'm a moron. If my math checks out, this should be, and I threw my pen because I'm a moron, 612. 1, 2. Yay! I'm not gonna lie, I'm partially ignoring her at this point. 380. 3, 8, and 0. Yay! Why did that change? The number 02 displayed above the door. Huh, that was weird. Let's check black room. Spooky. Paper shredder. Electric paper shredder. It's a machine for shredding documents and such. There are lots of shredded papers inside. How about it? You see anything of interest? Hey Threads, how are you? This, just garbage. Probably just a waste of time to... What was that sound? Documents from all this paper would be very time consuming. I'll try searching it. Gen seems all fired up. I'll watch until he's done. A large blackboard, nothing written. The light is pointed at the blackboard. Can I move any of this? Wait a second. Starting to regain his spirits too. I thought I had hot water in here. That's weird. White room. Okay, the other one had lights off. This one has lights on. There's a handcuff at the end of the chain. I wonder what this is. The air in this room feels heavy. This place is no good. How do you mean that? I can sense a bad feeling somehow, so please tell me. I'm betting somebody died here. I can faintly smell blood. And since there's dust, it was wiped a little while ago. I put the time around maybe the first trial. Once I became cognizant of it, I understood the unremovable raw stench of blood. The air that repulsed my instincts. It's disgusting. I want to throw up. Hey! That's kind of creepy. Don't imagine it. Feeling your limits? KG. I'll check every inch of this room. You get out. I'm saying, trust in your friendly policeman. With a gentle push on the back, I proceed to exit out of the room. To think an empty room can make me tremble. It's been planted in me, the fear of death. Okay. Black room? I mean, they didn't exactly kick me out yet. Some names. Huh, I wonder what else I can do with that. I still have the gun, too. Electric paper shredder, he's still working. Well, that kind of sucks. That didn't change. Large red door. Display with the door. What could it mean? Okay. Can't do squat with this. Hey, Miss Nara. So, and Kana. Aren't you tired? It's not good to work too hard. You should take some time to rest. Still energetic. You wouldn't exactly be able to sleep here. I can't rest, not while everyone else is working hard. I'd say rest is a valuable option in its own right. Still, you never know who will come attacking you, so I know how you feel. Miss Nara, I don't think you should go to the first floor on your own. Hey, Joe's your best friend, right? Joe's my best friend. Yes, he can be a bit stupid in ways, but he's a really good guy. You trust Joe, then? Nara? Stab it. Stab it. So what about Joe? Miss Nara? So came very close to me and spoke in a whisper. Do you remember that vote? I had nearly forgotten. I'd been trying to forget it. The second trial, the vote in which Professor Mishima died. Excluding my own vote, Mishima got 3. So and Nao got 0, and everyone else got 1 each. But of course, we thought that choice held no meaning. I voted for Joe. Do you know what that means? Sorry, that must have bewildered you. We'll be going now. Catch you later. Joe didn't vote for himself? I'm not gonna lie, so it's kind of creepy and a little annoying. Played the little game and I like him. But I don't like him. So he told me not to go back on the first floor on my own, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do exactly what he told me not to do. Crud, is there anything else to check on? Pink room. I want to find Dingbat and show him that, paper thingy. My words are gone today. Crud! Go, stupid pink room. Hidden room. Ain't jack squat in here. Cafeteria. Check the kitchen. Look inside the creepy box. Nope. Cafeteria again. Let's go to Central Hall. I'm trying to remember all these names and it's not working. Badge to bar. Let's see if they have coffee. Aha! Joe's sitting down wearily. He's staring at something in his hand. Peek unseen from behind. Yep. Kind of seems like a card. Don't tell me. Sorry, you startled me. What are you looking at? This was in my inside pocket. It's a photo of me, Joe, and Yoko. We were at a cafe having a fun chat together. Do you miss Yoko? I'm so photogenic. What a narcissist. This one. The other two are rude. That was terrible. You should feel bad. Threats, that was horrible. That was possibly one of the worst dad joke puns I've heard all week. That's really saying something. Yeah. Nara, did you misspell poor on purpose? Man, I miss her. Sure enough, it's unthinkable for me to suspect Joe, so he must be just seeing shadows where there aren't any. Suddenly, I thought back. Joe got involved in this case, because he came to my house. If he'd gone straight home, wouldn't he be living life as normal right now? How late a realization is that? I was so focused on myself, I didn't consider Joe's perspective for a second. I had my first proper date with Yoko that day. I was so nervous I couldn't talk at all. Somehow we ended up talking about you. Do you remember that time you tried to sit on a traffic cone and fell on your butts? I couldn't stop laughing. You promised you wouldn't tell anyone. It sure got the conversation lively. I sorta asked her why she decided to go out with me. What do you mean, why? I mean, you didn't know me that much, yeah? Really? Well, no friend of Sara's could be a bad person, you know? how can you make fun of a joke when you are one? Because I am one, I know it takes one to know one. Since I am a joke, I can make jokes. That's how that rule works, sister. Because I was thinking the same thing. Yoko and me made an agreement. If anyone makes Sara cry, we'll make them cry. So, like, stop looking like you're on the verge of tears. I mean, Joe, if I make you cry, Sara, that means Yoko's got to sock me, right? You're right, Joe. I better have you protect me. Whenever I see a traffic cone, I'll exterminate it. Erase that from your memory. I mean it. Alright, that's out of the way. I want to find Dummy to show him that paper. Ah! Sorry, what you doing? There was a noise on the second floor. What happened? I'll go look. Gonna be you. I'll remain here. I'll leave him alone. Dirtbag's not where I can click on him. Second floor it is. Let's go. Maybe it's gonna be around where Keiji was at. The door's open. Black room. What you got for me, kid? Electric paper shredder. Get investigating. Nothing important here. Alright, room it is. The red door is open and shines bright white light. The counter above the door is 0. Don't tell me the people on the second floor went in here. It'd be dangerous to enter. I'll just take a peek. Only my head into the room, and then someone shoved me from behind. I lost consciousness. Oh, great. It's the creeper. Before we start arguing, because we're going to save this little thing. File 7, why not? What you got for me, creepster? Miles is pictured on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? Like garbage. What did you do to me? Where are the others? Chef, get off my backside, or I swear. I did not betray you. This is a pre-recorded video, so I'm afraid I can't answer any questions. Allow me to thank you truly for taking part of the main game. This is a waiting room prepared for participants, the Last Supper room. You may fill yourself with food before the game or form a strategy. Use it however you please. What is she saying? Those who successfully beat the main game can proceed to the next floor. Hooray! Note that those who do not exit their waiting rooms once the main game starts will die as a penalty. Do keep that in mind. The next floor? I will now explain the rules of the main game. Everyone, please take the card you obtained while exploring and touch it to this screen. Everybody got one, not just her. At this point, it became a habit? What? What did I do again, exactly? Are you scared? Chef, I swear I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. I refuse to accept those allegations. A card with the keymaster written on it reads, "This is key to the exit, blah, blah, blah." You have your card, now I'll begin to explain. The basic rules are profoundly simple. One person will be selected by majority vote, and that person will die, that is all. What are you calling simple? The vote will be split into 2 parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. Currently 11 are alive, so this will be 5. A final vote will be held using these deciding the ultimate victim. In short, the victim is decided by gradually narrowing it down from 11 people to 5 to 1. Of course, even those not chosen as candidates will participate in the vote itself. Please do kill of your own volitions. Stop it! However, there are holes in this game. We do not care for intentless games of luck. Such worthless acts as using rock, paper, scissors to fairly decide what the victim are forbidden. And so, everyone, please take out your cards. Why would you want Sara to die? I mean, that means the player has to die. But, sorta. I don't have any nerve why you can hurt me. Chef, I'm gonna need you to clarify why I'm suddenly a betrayer again, please. Clarification would be advised. There are 4 roles given by the cards. The first is the commoner. I want you to... Why am I in trouble? I like Sara, but I don't. Threads? I thought we were friends. What happened? What happened? Just remind me that next time. I'm gonna make sure you somehow magically from a long distance get salt in your coffee instead of sugar. I'm telling you, put a spill on you. Nope, too late. The curse is on you. You have salt instead of sugar for the rest of the week. That's right. You're gonna taste your coffee, and something's gonna taste right. It's your fault. I put a spell on you. It's a meaningless card with no power at all. The second key is the Keymaster. Oh my, it's a terrifying role indeed, for if chosen as the victim, everyone will perish. That's my card. Third is the Sage. By holy divination, they know who the Keymaster is. A very lucky role. Congratulations to its owner. Fourth is the Sacrifice. Amazingly, this curious card allows the person to survive only if chosen as the victim. Which means if they're not chosen, they die. However, there are positives as well. The Sacrifice alone gets 2 votes. And also, if they win, they can escape alive with a person of their choice. Well, but in that case, all the others will perish, so good luck! You cheapskate, man. You'd be uncomfortable when you... and you're not using the community page. Well, what about the... Oh, crud, you have to go through... You have to jump through hoops for the Discord, don't you? I forgot. So, hold on. I'm getting sidetracked for just a second. Social media question. So, for some people, the YouTube community page would be better than using the Discord, right? I thought the community page kind of sucked at recommending stuff, though. Am I wrong? I thought it was normally pretty garbage at that. So you'll be uncomfortable when you sleep. Threads, since you decided to go there, I hope that your pillow is warm on both sides. I hope you flip it over and it is uncomfortable. I hope it is rough. No matter how you punch it or fluff it, it doesn't do anything. You started this war. Accept it. You open notifications, you can see everything. Okay. I guess I'll start making a post on the community side and see if that helps. I hope you fall when you... Okay, mine was harmless. Mine was harmless. You want me to be in pain. That's not fair. Hold on. Does this mean, could it be... So at a minimum, 2 people will die. Everyone, do your best not to be one of them? No way. Chef says because of where he's at in his region, Discord is a pain in the butt to get a hold of, but YouTube community is not. So I may have to experiment and try to do both and see if that changes anything. Like to announce when we're streaming and such. I heard something, the loud sound of someone fainting in the room over. Kana, maybe? Still time until the main game begins. Spend your time freely here. Extravagant feast. How could I have an appetite right now? We're being held in the palms of kidnappers' hands. Our heads could fly off at their single whim. And since dark as you're... Alright, fine. Sheesh. You could take your evil... I don't know what to put there. I had some gypsy spells off of me, I guess. I don't know. I'm out of options here. Fine. We'll try the community page, see if that helps out any. By the way, our G Fuel application did get turned down. They said they're looking for a minimum of 10k followers on the account, so I'm going to have to do some more work. There might not be any exit. We'll just be toyed with and killed until they're satisfied. In that case, we're just going to... It's a strange thing. I felt death was near again and again. Maybe there's no choice left to be afraid. I don't want to die. Even at this point, I want to keep going. Okay, fine, Threads. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Because I know you just lost yours for Solali, right? We'll talk about more important. I just got 33 stars in the Abyss. I'm not gonna lie, my Abyss runs have always been trash, and I'm pretty sure they will always be trash. I don't... Zenless is the game that I'm good at. Genshin is fun, and I adore the characters. I'm just not very good at builds. So because of that, my runs are always terrible. I lost it at 81. How many... Do you have any rolls left that you could use later? I mean, surely you had enough from that huge amount that you put in to try to get her still. Since she's guaranteed now. I'll do whatever I can. If I mess up, everyone will die. this worst of cards seem to be pushing me on. The entirety of Natlan. Are you gonna add "couldn't be me" to the end of it just to be funny? I only drank a little water and the time arrived. It's now time. Please head to the grounds via the door near the screen. I wish you luck. I'm not doing that laugh. In front of me were strange desks about waist height. You call those desks? Here we are, KG. You guys, that was fast? All of you so pale? Dang! Why is this happening? A desperate game is beginning, and yet we just have to play it. So you'll take part after all, Miley, you. Take a good look at those desks. A rather interesting setup, isn't it? If Alice is Gonbi, then yes. Somebody happened to put those two words together. You mean the prisoner, dude? I don't like where this is going. A reverse hourglass is most curious indeed. When these hourglasses have all reached the top, the discussion will end. You have 70 minutes until the preliminary vote. After that, you can discuss for 20 before the final vote. Somebody happened to say his name was Alice Gonby, and I noticed the last name was the same. So then you just make them unalive everybody with that Keymaster card. Yeah, that's kind of screwed up. Kana ain't here. She's the one that passed out. So some would choose not to take part in something so enjoyable? I'm not gonna lie, I'm about ready to throw hands with the doll. She's ready to catch some hands. Survival of the fittest? No, I'm choking out the doll. The doll irritates me the most out of everybody so far. Time is limited, that is what you chose, and that is the end of the matter. You haven't made the wrong choice, have you? Did I make the wrong choice? Well, then let's start the main game. Everyone stand at whichever desk you like. Wait a second, can you go wake up Kana? It's just like high school. I think this might be a little different than high school, Chef. Let the main game begin. Wait. Okay, she's good. I'm also... You are welcome, Kana Kizuchi. Regrets can wait until after taking part. Let's wonderful game begin. Bull crud it is. Golly. Candidate vote. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's different. This is nothing like the discussion we've had before. To go over the basic rules one more time. A total of 2 votes will be held, the preliminary in the middle of the discussion and the final at the finale. 5 candidates will be chosen in the preliminary, and 1 victim be selected in the final. If the chosen victim is the Keymaster, all lose and all die. Sacrifice wins can escape with 1 person of their choosing. If the victim is a commoner or sage, the chosen victim is sacrificed will die. Ah, yes, I have left rule books on the desks. Make use of them as items, everyone. That is all. Use your time however you please. Miley quietly sat down in a chair. I'm throwing this book at her. Exactly what's going to happen. Kana gonna vote you. Just vote her. Ah, she's a dumb kid. Give her a break. No, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish Miley's sorry butt was on here somewhere. Clout? I'm sorry. Excuse me? Okay. Alright. I got a plan. File 8. Save it again. Sacrifice the little one. Shit. No. If anybody goes... I don't have anybody here that I really just dislike. They're all goofy in their own way. Extract. What you got for me, bro? I think we just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. That doesn't help. All of you are suspicious. I've already settled in my... Curse me if you wanna. Gonbi, I'm voting for you. We don't know anything about the sleaze bag. What about it? Say what? Do what you like? What are you talking about? That means you'll die. You're the fools. Just think for a second. I mean that. This vote should be focused on one point. This preliminary vote, if we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Gonby, be our only choice for the final vote. Gonby's sacrifice for the Keymaster, we're all done for. How are all of them suspicious? So is freaking weird. Kana is weird. Qtaro looks like he killed somebody and hit him in the woods. Keiji probably did kill somebody and hide them in the woods. Joe voted for Mishu. I don't know. I'm running out of options how to make him be a problem. Yeah, so still alive. Reko is, I don't know, she's just a punk rocker. I don't really have anything against or for her. Now is hiding a human head somewhere. Let's just leave it at that. Kai's a freaking stalker with a frying pan. That's about as bad as. Give me a break. I'm out of options here. Gen just looks like he's gonna be the next Norman Bates. He looks like in Psycho, he's gonna show up. And Gonby has the color coordination of an LSD trip. Bro looks like him and Flower Power got a little too comfortable. All I'm saying is you have a gun with no ammo. I've got no ammo. That's the problem. I essentially have a toy. Well, I mean, I got a hammer, I guess, so I can use it to pistol whip somebody. It's not as if we freely chose which roll cards we got. We were guided into picking them up. There is a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gonby a special role for their own amusement. But here's the other problem. Sara had the chance to pick up 2. So does that mean somebody else could have gotten 2? Oh, you can use a dart? Yeah, now it's nice, but she possibly has a human head somewhere. I mean, she is reaching. We're past red flags. I mean, we are way past red flags. Hers is on fire. Let's go first. I'm attending my new phone. Oh, it's cool. It's my boy. How you been? There's a possibility the kidnappers, blah, 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 and now the chaos ensues. I'll watch closely as you all flail about. This game is even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 cannons as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Already beaten at the first push? I'll make a topic for you. Sara Chidoyan, I will vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Hold on, Sara's like our leader. What's your basis? Then why don't we discuss whether her actions are suspicious or not? Man, busy as heck, but still kicking. Okay, Chef, why do you want to hurt everybody? I mean, never mind, that's fair, but still. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Threads, you did get a new one a little while ago, didn't you? Found out suspicious from the word go. How a mere high school girl became a leader? Because she's operated by an adult! That's why! Sara's almost always active with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sara, you're awful. Sara, talk back to him. Gomby's just got the wrong idea. You sure have a lot of friends. Have at you. I feel the urge to save again. I'm gonna save again, because I could have talked to So first. I haven't seen a Motorola in a hot minute. I mean, they're still good Androids. I just haven't seen one in a while. Talk to a girl when she constantly forgets to charge her phone. She literally charged her phone at a market. What did you do? Did you smack her in the head with the phone? And by the way, how's the model blinking? Is he not blinking as much as he used to? It should be more of a realistic blink now. Alright. Let's talk to you first. Sara's almost always acting with others. She could do anything suspicious, right? You guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? I'll have to present some clear evidence to refute him. Sara, talk back to him. Show some evidence in his face like last time. I've got this. So cool. When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. Is that what he said? Doubting the others is one thing. I wanted to repent for saying that. You must. Please calm down. Alright, Pika, you are totally fine. Just give us a heads up. Tell us when you get home. Your eyes stare at my empty soul. Okay, fine. You ain't gonna butter me up that bad, Jeff. Wait, Chef, butter. Never mind, that makes sense. What you got for me, cheapskate? High school girl. I've ever seen through to the reason. Ah, crap. I've even seen through to the reason. Oh. While the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon. The only one. That's right. You possess all that can be called a weapon in this place and stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. I drew out a new statement. If I can refute it, even Gombe should quiet down. Rule book, long narrow box, torn paper. That's not really good evidence, though. Trade for your famous. Man, if we get there, great. I'm not planning on it. I guess? And what about that? What's the matter? Didn't help. Shoot, that was... Oh, crud! Tell me Scruffy Clock goes down! Wait a minute. What happens if it goes to... Do you get a bad aim depending on the percentage? Can't refute it, can you? What if I verse them against each other? Talk back. Same. Okay. Here we go. No powers, Keymaster, all die if chosen. But you can't reveal your card, can you? See his text? Yeah, I can see what's up. Was there an internet issue? I can forget that lunatic with console with anger issues. I couldn't forget you guys anyway. All of you have been important. Oh, okay, I can see you, Threads. You're fine. Keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie. No powers. Keymaster is commoner. Crud. 5 people nominated. Nothing here and nothing here. I mean, I guess I could present to him that I'm the Keymaster, but isn't that kind of sleazy? We'll give it a shot. And it did nothing! Crud! Mistakes were made! Nothing has changed. But for you. Pretty stubborn, clear evidence to refute him. Alright. What do I have that I could throw in his face? What do I have? The torn paper didn't do jack. This didn't do anything. Fewer than 5 in prelims. Final vote uses that many. If only one, no final vote. I don't have any evidence I can use to crush him. What if I verse it? Let's do this. Talk back. No. This one. You got business with me? Well, no. Take some deep breaths. I should calm down. It didn't do jack! I don't know. Fight! Fight, children! Fight for entertainment! Fight! Fight! Did I say something strange? No. I guess I'm so... Hey, my clock went down! Talk back, get the wrong idea. Show some evidence in his face like last time. I don't have... Selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page. But there's not a second page. That's all that can be called a weapon in this place and stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. The problem is, the weapon he's talking about is the gun, which I don't have on me. I can't access it. I've got torn paper with nothing on it. A long narrow box that doesn't do jack. Show the box? Resembling a code. The box? What the heck does the box do? How? How? It's a freaking box! This box was in the kitchen. Please use as you wish. If there is nothing inside to use, it has a knife in it, the shape of it. All that's left is an impression made by a kitchen knife. By the time Sarah checked it, it was gone. Someone probably went and took it. I mean, I see the impression, but there's no guarantee it was him. Probably know it could be now with a severed head. You have a gun, use it. Kai. The kitchen was locked the whole time. Miss Zara very rarely acted alone. Surely she could not have taken it. How are you staying so calm? Look who has it. Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? A very important question. Yes, knowing that is key. Who in the world could it be? Hold up, Zara. Is that all... Is all that more important than clearing your own name right now? It has a point. Who did take the knife? There's no need to prove everything. That's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons, so I didn't earn this trust by force. That's right, I can't fall into my opponent's trap. Look at you, feeling all pleased. Very well, I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can just suspect one another. Right, there's no time to celebrate. With go and be quiet, it just means we have to talk. Progress. My clock goes up, at least. What should I say? Who should we distrust? I've resolved on an answer. Letting this in silence, the most inane plan we can take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our search and discussions, who were the biggest burdens and the most weak? Kana again, now I'm talking about you three. You sleazebag. You couldn't. Are you kidding me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just because you've got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. Vote what your will tells you. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me. That's what I mean by resolve. Kana again, tell him, use your words to prove your worth. I searched best I could and I found things, lots of things. Kana. If you don't talk, it's over. Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Looks bad, Zara. Kitara is serious. Kill all the miners? Threads, we need to get you some help. Chef, I trust the gun. I agree with that to an extent. Draw it out of him. That's something only you could do. Only I can? Fine, we'll talk again first. Again, say something, anything. Kitara's not so scary. No, right now he's pretty darn scary. Come on, look at me. You can talk to me, right? No good. Gen's keeping his silence. What if I do it again? But... It's okay. Big Zara's here. Do you want to say something? No good, you dirtbag. What you got for me? I know I dragged you down, but I did give it my all. I'm begging you, please don't cut me out. Calm down, step back and think. Can we kill Kid first? He's a kid! Give the man a break! You need to be calm, especially in times like this. Sorry, maybe she's regained a little composure? I'm begging you. Stuck up for me, I want to protect her. Kana. What's the connection with So? What's the matter? Are you afraid? No, Kana. Doesn't care what happens anymore. Even if she's chosen, it's fine. Ow! Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking you're fine dying. Sorry, I'm serious. There's somebody wishing they were dead, I won't stand for it. All of it, it doesn't matter anymore. What are you saying? It's because his sister's gone. I can't get enough of this. You suck! That was terrible! Threads, that was... Oh my gosh, that hurt me. That dad joke was so bad. All I see is extra food and one less mouth, Chef. If we ever end up on a deserted island, I'm going to leave you and go to the other end as fast as I can. Search second floor by myself, stuck up, no protector. Say something, come on. He ain't talking. I would like to see you do better. Oh no, I'm not trying to do better. I'm gonna let you have that one. I can swim, you can't escape from me. Great, I'm being stalked by a Turkish mad lad. What if I make these fight? Even if she's chosen, it's fine. Don't tell me anything about dying, apply. Hey! Doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kana wants to go to her sister. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding. You really want to die without a peep? Are you serious, or is this an act? Won't say anything else. Please do what you want. This is troubling, Miss Kana. You have drawn the sacrifice card. The sacrifice must be chosen to survive, thus they would put on a one-man show. Yet, she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. No picking her for now. Not participating in the discussion so as to earn herself votes? I can't imagine Kana playing those sorts of mind games. Unless someone suggested it. Let's put the subject of Kana aside for now. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Gen and Miss Now too, and then make our decision. Are you protecting Kana? What? I want to push the button and make it more aggressive, but at the same time that doesn't help. But we're gonna do it. Is it just me or are you protecting Kana? I can't afford to do that. I just don't want to waste our time. Don't want to be scrambling before the vote, right? Thank you, Miss Sarah. Oh, that's right. There's something I should take this opportunity to tell everyone. You see, I'm the Keymaster. Ah. I was unsure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying. If the Keymaster doesn't manage things, they'll just turn into a mess. He's the sage, she's the Keymaster. That's the truth, ain't it? If nobody else is going to name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. Nothing. I don't know, is it right for me to announce myself now? As Miley explained it, there is one Keymaster. So is lying, I can't imagine anything else. Is that a fact? I'm afraid I can't believe that easily. But for the current time, I will trust you are the Keymaster. I'll do my best. For now, again, could we get some proper statements from you? Yeah, that's right. Be a man. Tell him what you gotta say. Progress. Great. Chef, I'm starting to think you got competition. Threads wants to cook the kid. Quite literally. Like, I will taste that. No, you ain't tasting my kneecap. Ew. What if I do a Muay Thai flying knee and smack somebody with it? Gen's frightened. It's crude men to blame. We've got no time. Prove that you've been useful to everybody. What you got for me, kid? Gen is trembling. Kindly question him. Fiercely question him. Look him in the eyes. It's no good. Gen's closed his heart. It's okay. Can you try to remember what you've seen and noticed in this place? You say that... Yes, Chef is trying to eat my kneecap for some freaking reason. Camping chick with fresh food. Chef, the only fresh food we're gonna have on a camping trip is if we go to Subway. No! Quite, I'm surrounded by a bunch of cannibals. It's no good. Gen's closed his heart. I don't care, kid. You're gonna answer me. Seriously. You're a big boy, right? I know you've done a great job here. Be brave and speak. I'm gonna thwack that kid on the head in just a minute. You say something too. Can you recall anything particular that Gen did? The paper shredder said he found something amazing searching that second floor room. What was it? You got no time. Prove yourself useful. Are you holding me at gunpoint? Who drag things down are doomed to die sooner or later. That's true for me, and it's true for you too, right? Don't matter if you're an adult or a kid. He's serious. Here. Nope, scratch. Here. And here. Show it to him. The amazing thing you found searching the second floor room. I don't know anything about that. What'd you say? You got a fine attitude, but see here. It ain't right to go on spouting lies to protect people. I tell you, I'm not lying. Somebody's gotta die in this place. Maybe it'll be you. Dirtbag! Hold up. Big sis and Echo, we need to spur on again. Instigate, gently admonish him. Tell the truth and stick up for Rico. Don't you feel bad seeing her be insulted? I do, but what a cowardly kid. You call yourself a man? No, he never did. He's a kid. I'm in danger. Sometimes I want to use Rico's hair as a mop. File 10, why not? We ain't got any file limits. Affirm or deny. The discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. You need to swing the needle to either side or this balance will never collapse. Yeah. Use Guinness by punching bag? He's a kid! Both speakers will give statements at some point, at the same time. By affirming or denying one party's opinion, you can change their views. If all goes well, the balance will shift, and you can advance to the next dialogue. Note that there is no time limit, but there is a limit to the number of selections you can make. Nobody's gonna lend a hand if you're silent. Yeah. Kitara's right. Can please say something? It doesn't matter what. But I mean, no. There's no excuses. Maybe some special treatment. I didn't see anything. So is everything Rico said is a lie? No, I didn't. You gotta just be lying. So Rico's got it wrong. Kid isn't lying at all. Stop flip-flopping. Is that... I'd pick one person. She didn't get anything wrong. Why are you being so stubborn? I didn't want to believe that thing. I didn't want to show that thing and make everyone worry. Are you defending someone? Don't brood over it alone. You shouldn't worry about it all alone. Fix this. I believe you. Whatever strange thing you present, I'll handle it. Okay. Seeing Vix's Rekko getting yelled at and my muscle gorilla really ticked me off. Just so you know, I take gorilla as a compliment. I believe in you too. I was trying to put together the paper scraps from the shredder thing on the second floor. Taking a look in there, I noticed something hand-torn paper too. And there it said that Bixisara was a murderer. What? What are you on about? Don't shout. What's the meaning of this? I need to get more details. Save again. You can never save too many times. I guess we're going back here. 329. Kinda worried. Threads, what's wrong with you? Where did all these dad jokes and puns come from? I mean, I appreciate the hustle, but still, what the heck? I don't know why this chair is increasingly becoming uncomfortable. I'm really thinking about a chair being one of our next investments for the stream, because this cushion is starting to drive me insane. Alright, kid, what you got for me? You said I was a murderer. I believe in Big Sis Sarah. What should I ask first? Was it handwritten? Was it a letter to someone? Do you have the letter? If you have the actual letter on you, could you show it to me? I have it here. Huh. What's this? It feels familiar. It's the one that I have. Should I have him add that info into the statement? Yeah. That's important. Got it. I'll state it loud and clear. Do I have that scrap paper? Okay, I want to try this, but we will... Ah, forget it. Okay. Want to see it again. God, I should be able to present my evidence now. Let's do this. Torn paper. Here. It's a murderer. Use it. Take that! What is it? Take a look at this. It's a piece of paper I picked up. This looks just like the one you have. This is Gen's. Similar, totally the same. If you notice, the fact that Kyutaro is listed as a high schooler teacher is weird. Look at this. If you remove the left half and connect to the piece you have, they connected. The tear matches up perfectly. Why is that? They were torn in a stack. Notepad just had the shape. That's it. Multiple sheets are torn all at once. If you look at these sheets, it literally is 8:30. That's fun though. It's lonely at the top. Oh, Chef, we'll get you some friends over there soon enough. It stacked them like this, then tore it. It would produce these results. In other words, there were at least 2 of these sheets stacked together. Is that it? Since they fit together so cleanly, of course, understanding what happened. Yay, thank goodness. But, you know, what are these sheets in the first place? They are creepy, aren't they? The professor's name is on here, even some people I don't know. And whatever could the percentages on the side be? Anyway, I proved I was useful for exploring. And now I'm glad the Big Cesar wasn't a murderer after. Then who is a murderer? As far as this shows, that would be... It would be whoever Alice Yabusame is. Yabusame, it sounds kind of familiar. There's only one person here with the last name Yabusame. It's the jailer. I'm sorry, Jailbird Alice. I like it. Gonbi is Yabusame. Gonbi Yamada, it's an old-fashioned name, so I remember it. Huh? Snap, who had that? Who had Yabusame? I was not gonna lie, I was about to Google it, so that's actually a fair assumption. Fine! Is your record Yabusame? Yeah. And so what? Just coincidence, right? Wait, is Gonbi her brother? Just coincidence, right? I don't know anybody with that name. Sarah, what do you think? Reko is an alias and Alice are different. Like Reko says, I think there is a separate person called Alice. Why is that? The blackboard in the bar. The blackboard had a list of people who could and couldn't drink. And it said both Reko and Alice. Come to think of it, when I was searching, I found some chalk on the floor. So it's not impossible it was changed. You got it wrong, it's not me. Besides, handwritten pieces of paper, anybody can make those. If they had a pen, sure. Vic says Reko can't be a murderer. Then, should we call it a relative's name? I remembered my brother, it's my brother's name. Why is your brother's name Alice, kid? Why could it be like Alex or something? No wonder bro looks like a weirdo. Poor man ain't got a cool name. We're friends that like being alone at the top of Tiger Woods. Hey, no! Chef, that is not an example. That is not an example. You are banned for making that example again. Is your brother not your sister? Even your excuse are becoming illogical. Okay, so it's on purpose. It ain't an excuse. So in other words, their parents just come up with a name and then ghost on them, throw up deuces and dip. Believe me, I mean, Reko, help me. The paper's not, that doesn't help. You're gonna be lying. Wait. It's me, I'm Alice. The motif matches, the bright colors, and she mentioned she looks even worse on stage. One at the top with abuse allegations. That's the best party, as LeBron said. That is screwed up. Chef, we're gonna get you some new friends and new help, I swear. I'm telling you, Reko did nothing wrong. It's a misunderstanding. Listen, we're in the middle of serious discussion right now, and I'm being serious too. Reko's my little sister. You for real? Brady's Yuji from Persona 5. Couldn't hide it, huh? This guy's real name is Alice Yabusame. He's my older brother. Then the murderer is me. I lied about being a thief. I went to prison for killing someone. Isn't this guy some serious bad news? Yes, that's right. Indeed, I am a criminal. Reko cut me off as well, saying to never show her my mug again. And yet it's not even funny to think we'd reunite in this place. Me and him are total strangers at this point. I didn't want Kana and the rest being scared of me because I was with this guy. So when he woke up, I told him to hide our relation. Right after you went to look for Nao. So that's it. I'm a simple murderer? Reko is different. She's a good and, profound. I skipped the word too fast. That's all I wanted to say. So you deny any connection with the kidnappers, right? What was I brought here? I still don't know. Would you quit wishing harm on poor kid? He's a kid. Is it true though? Maybe, but that's not the point. Chef, we're reaching major territories of just because you could does not mean you should. There's a law if you forget to read some. Oh, there is. Where's that? Suppose I can't expect to trust or anything I can. I don't see said lucky thingy. I see Grammarly, but I don't think that's it. That's why he says. Oh, that's actually really cool. Huh, that's kind of cool. Why did they show us that before? Despite us talking about Gen, we got some unexpected information here. There are still many more points of interest, but there's no time. I want to hear Now's justification soon enough. What do you think? That's fine, right, Miss Ara? There's still some... I agree. But who did he kill? I feel like that's still going to be important. We need to get some progress. Dark comedy is best. Jeff, I feel like we need to have a conversation here. That's fine. I'll get them in a little bit. There's still something... I agree. No helping it, we should move to the next topic. Well then, Miss Now, please give us your justification. I see a lot that's illogical about Nao's actions. Aren't you curious of what she was up to in the kitchen holding the box with Mishima? Tell me what you were doing then. Because of the body collection announcement, I went into a panic. I took the box, just sat and hid in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. I know I troubled you all a lot, but I didn't want to lose it. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Perhaps she truly was just hiding. Don't even play... Hey, to be fair, Dead by Daylight is fun, and playing in a group is cool. We've had too many other games get in the way. Chef, I'm gonna hurt you. I swear. That was... Do better. Do better. Do better. Oh, Gen dies to the main trial. He's a kid. Give him a break. Took the box and just sat and hid in the kitchen. Here. Sitting in the dark, asking questions again and again. I wouldn't get an answer. Inspected the kitchen. He searched before me, so you should be aware of this as well. I see a lot that's illogical about Nao's actions. Aren't you curious what we're doing in the room? So seems to want to imply something. It's gonna be the knife again. What if I verse them? A lot of things are illogical. And then here. I don't even say anything strange. That was... Ah, crap, my clock went down. You jerk! Sanitarius. Jeff. We need to get you some help. That's all I know. We need to get you some help. That was horrible. That was horrible. Okay. Let me see these again. Everyone else inspected the kitchen. No signs of trickery. Took the box. Hid in the kitchen. Wait. Didn't even touch anything in the room. I inspected the kitchen, but you didn't find the knife. Alright, I'm about to nuke his shorts. That's weird. What's weird? It's on my darts, but I was born into it. Okay. No! Stop it! Fine, we're saving it. Because I don't like where this is going. This ain't looking too hot for the home team. I'm probably going to. I was gonna do him and I was gonna do Kai. Or sorry, do Kai and then do her. Objection! Did you really not touch anything? The kitchen had been locked until then, and after you left now, we obtained this long, narrow box. There was nothing inside, only now I could have taken the knife out of it. I don't know anything about that. Save it in the same... Okay, hold on. The reason why you do multiple files is if you make a mistake and you want to go back, you have a recent save file to go back to. If you put it on the same file, you can't fix anything. So if I want to get multiple endings, I can go back to a recent save file and get the other endings from there. And also, a lot of games that tend to have corrupt files, they don't all get corrupted. Some files corrupt individually. And from playing on old systems, I have a phobia of corrupted save files. When and how did Now find the key to the kitchen anyway? It was open. The kitchen door was unlocked at the time, so I ran in and locked it from the inside. Then somebody else went in first. That's who took the knife. I carried Alice over to the pink room. At that time, someone dug through the kitchen, took the knife, and left. Finally, now went into the kitchen with the box and locked herself in. Does the timing work out? Maybe that's logical. It's super sketchy, though. It's not sketchy in the least. I'll tell you anything. Well then, Miss Now, tell us what you were doing in the kitchen. I mean, originally it said that she carried him, and now it says that she drug him. 10 different files in second chapter. It doesn't matter. It's a habit. I still do it. I have at least 10 save files. Just coward who can't get the best outcome in the first time. I'm absolutely a coward who will gladly sit here and work on this till I get the ending that I want. You can't wait to kill the miners. The whole time I just sat and held the box. I didn't move an inch. Well, guess you'll just have to break the ice, Sarah. I need to ask her about that. The empty box. Sitting in the dark, asking questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. Torn paper, rule book. Aha! Nah, didn't do anything a minute ago. Isn't doing anything now. She'll never let it go, then wonder why the box was empty. We'll just have to ask her. It's not giving me an option to ask her. What if I verse them? So you're lying. Huh? There was nothing in the box, nothing at all. Can't be right, it's true. What's that? I don't know anything. The professor was with me the whole time. Where did he go? Is this an act? No, it ain't that kind of gal. There's gotta be a reason it vanished. Mystery of the vanishing head. If now it's just acting. Can't really put together why she'd need to lie to us here. What's going on? I don't understand. And now Threads has moved on to threatening the adults now. We're gonna work on you, child, I swear. I get to save every time I need to save. Dude, I've always done at least 2 or 3 save files because I'm always paranoid I'll have to miss something and have to go back. So I always do 3 or 4 saves and rotate them. I lost sight of myself and I've done nothing suspicious and I don't know why it disappeared. Now I respect Professor Mishima. Maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something strange. It must have gotten swapped at some point with another box the kidnappers prepared. The contents of the box warped like a dimensional teleporter thing. And this now being manipulated by the kidnappers, is that a possibility? Is there no good lead? Shock was so great, I'm not buying that. It's not like we always act in the most logical way. This was after that awful vote. If I felt what Now felt, what would you do? If it had been you who lost some impression in that vote, what would you do? If it were me, rather than grieve, I might just snap. Like, who voted for Sarah? I'd look for the culprit on the spot. Of course, I know full well it was Miley to blame, but I might take out my anger on everyone else. That's what I mean. You don't always follow logic. Maybe so, if someone else killed them, anger would be a natural response. So now, adults in the gate hold me at gunpoint again. You two get along, I swear! Funny thing, when I played Dying Light, both of my saves got corrupted, so I had to quit before the final quest. That sucks. That, like, really sucks. This is plausible. The kitchen was pitch black. It got swapped in the dark, but she wouldn't notice. But if it was also in the dark, her sense of hearing would be heightened. She would have heard somebody swap it. The box warped. Hyper advanced mansion. I'm not in. Isn't a bad person. Do something. This is plausible, though. Maybe she was on the kidnapper side to start, or maybe brainwashed or something. Doubting doesn't feel good, does it? Okay, who's about to argue? Which one of y'all about to argue? Lost sight of myself. These are similar. God! Joe, I'm gonna choke you. I guess what Miley wants. And that went a whole lot. Now just got the new region 80%, close to 100. All of that 100% except for the new region. Threads, your exploring ability drives me insane. Kitchen was pitch black, but the sound, it was too loud. But this one. Darn it. Ah, you sleazebag. No powers, all dive chosen, so the rule book won't do me any favors. In the span of like 6 days. Like, exploration to me is not... I guess because I constantly want to make progress, especially when I level my characters up, so I never really spend much time investigating. I swapped at some point. Okay, hold on. One says they were swapped in the dark. He says she was illogical. Other one says she was part of the kidnappers. What? Again said it was a teleport. I'm not believing the teleport. Must have gotten swapped at some point. Wait. Ah, darn it! Oh no! Pika has donuts. My comm senses are tingling. I smell power rings. I smell donuts. On the side of the kidnappers. Was killed in the vote. Got nothing here. Doubting doesn't feel good. I'll do it fine until the donuts show up. Suspicious why it disappeared. Lose pressure in the vote. Were you sad or were you angry? Not so much angry, I was sad. It was so depressing and painful, I didn't want to believe it was reality. You were sad? You'd understand, right? Wasn't she curious about who voted for Professor Mishima? Seeing that happen to Professor Mishima, more than anger, I was sad. It hurt. The pain, you all can understand it. That didn't change. Don't talk about food makes me hungry. Just want to eat your kneecaps. Leave my kneecaps alone. Ugh. I'm going to. I want to see if any of their dialogue had changed. Store. Now I'm a little curious. Maybe I've just got a rough disposition, but why didn't you think about looking for the culprit? I mean, it wasn't an accident. It's because of the vote such a terrible thing happened to someone you deeply respected. Ain't it more natural to get angry? I don't think so at all, since I knew no one's vote had any ill will. Maybe you didn't respect it. What are you? Maybe Miss Nara and Professor Mishima didn't have any bond at all. Then I can understand her mindset of not seeking out the culprit. Oh, awful, you're awful, just awful, I truly did. Sarah, what do you think? I think... it's creepy, but it's real. Joe's talking about voting. Those two seem to have a great relationship. I can't point to some logical proof, there's just something about it. Now being that distraught couldn't be an act, and yes, there must be some reason for the professor's disappearing head. The collar. Suppose Miss Now didn't stick Professor Mishima in the box out of affection for him. Rather, maybe her objective was to retrieve the collar on his neck. In other words, information that Miley failed to retrieve. You trying to say Now collected the collar in place of the kidnappers? Don't know. However, I should note your friendly policeman wasn't able to investigate the collar because Now was there. You being serious? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. Just stop it. Then tell us, why didn't you care who the culprit was after the vote? Mishima was killed by the people who voted for him. You stop right there. Don't say another word, I'm begging you. I'll talk, I'll tell you everything. I overheard all of it. It was just before the vote. Uh-oh. Demonstrate the power now have by taking a photo of the donuts and post it on the Discord. No! Not the donuts! And they look, my kneecaps are not donuts, you weirdo! Something quiet enough that only somebody real close could hear. Now, let us vote for each other. He said that, thinking the vote was just a test. I'm sure Now voted for Mishima like he said. Like he asked. Mishima voted for himself. To protect his student just in case. That's why Now didn't look for the culprit. Don't bring up any ill will because it doesn't matter. His death was an accident. I hadn't voted for him. I'm sorry. All this time I've been thinking whoever voted for another person must have had bad intentions. I voted for myself. You voted for yourself? I did. I voted for mine. Didn't you tell me you voted for Joe? No way, I didn't say anything like, oh, you sleazebag! What's this about, so? Don't worry about it, everybody. Laura asked me who I voted for, so I just told her whatever. She's so diligent, she must have taken it seriously. He's a huge liar. Ultimately, are we just going to ignore the missing lead? Or the missing head, sorry, I didn't read that. Yeah, I see it in the VOD. There's still a big mystery, but it seems like Nao did nothing wrong. Maybe Rebecca had the right idea, and it got swapped out at some point. Just discussing it's pointless. Let's talk about that gorilla next. You okay ignoring it? The disappearing head. Let's go to the next topic. You're burning time. You wouldn't stay on that very long. Oh. Sorry, that was bad manners. Hey guys, you're never going to solve anything like this. I think it's wonderful you can trust each other this much after just meeting, you know? But, well, bad people always feign innocence. You trying to say Nao's a bad person? I just remembered something. That Miss Nao is the one who attacked me. What? And she's not responding. That was a close one. If I hadn't remembered that, she could have gotten away clean. Is this true or a lie? Oh, you know what? This sleazebag is starting to get on my nerves. Don't get in the way. I'll hear on anything. Now's your only chance to tell the truth. If we're going to argue until one of us loses trust, I'll have to do my best too. That means... What if he had the key to the kitchen? Do you have that courage? I did? For real? You're joking, right? I was threatened? By who? Kai. I'm not gonna lie, So's kind of annoying with his pointless mind games. I mean, I understand he has to survive. But bro, you're like really making it hard for me. Violence, let's go! Kai threatened me, so I struck So in the head. Care to explain yourself, Mr. Chef Boy? You snitching. Fine. Threatened me to strike So in the head. After the body collection announcement, I ran with the box to the cafeteria. Suddenly, Kai pulled me by the hand and pushed me into the kitchen. Remain quiet. If you hide here, you won't be found. Okay. Kai protected me. It's quite admirable of you to stand up to the kidnappers just now. Please, don't tell anyone about this. What's kind of situation he made a proposal. Well then, would you indulge a request of mine? What kind of request? That is enough. Don't be a wet blanket, we're just getting to the good part. I'm astonished you would tell such a lie, Miss Nao. It's not a lie. Kai, you deny threatening her? Indeed, if she had been threatened, she would surely tell all at the start. For Miss Nao has no reason to defend me. It is quite different for me when Alice stood up for Miss Rekka. You're awful. She tells everybody they're awful. And here we go. Discussion stuck at equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. You're attempting to drag in as many others as you can. You're wrong. I can entertain these lies. I couldn't open the kitchen. Because none of us could. She couldn't open the door to the kitchen, and neither could I. In fact, the kitchen key was behind the iron bars of the second floor, yes? I did not go to the second floor. How do you explain the key's presence there? Could the door have been picked open? The key was thrown from first floor to second floor. That's possible because it was laying on the floor. That's it. There were iron bars up the stairs from the first floor. The key was thrown through the gaps. Is that so? I understand. However, supposing I got Miss Nao to the kitchen, do you believe I could threaten her? Yeah, because you're kind of creepy, Joe. You can solve it probably easily with a gun. Tell me what I want to know or the bird gets it. Oh? So is the annoying. Fritz, you are. Oh my gosh, you're gonna tear the brain right out of my head. Oh, you're gonna drive me insane with this joke today, I swear. I would need a weakness to threaten. A weakness to threaten with. It's strange to protect me out of goodwill. You have one. No, if you had the kitchen knife, you would be able to threaten her. Let us suppose I could indeed. Why would I have Miss Nao attack So? Nah, this man's a dirtbag. Bro is like on the verge of sleazy. look at that. Bro is sleazy. Why is it on the verge of sleazy? Bro is sleazy. There's no point in using this now. Must have had it out for So. This one. Maybe there was some conflict between Kai and So. There's nothing. Can't prove it. Wrong. You had now do it because there was a chance So would see your face. That's why I'm being suspected now, and if I had done it, I would surely be most prudent and not let my face be seen. You just saying that in hindsight? There wasn't anything deep enough for resentment, which meant he had an objective not tied to So. If you insist that's the case, what objective could I have had? To steal something, destroy our trust and our allies. Kai, he did this to cause discord between us. Do you have proof? Ugh. Can't upset the balance and start over? Nah, quit being weird. Just duel them a little. Live one is right. Okay, I agree with Chef. I said we have them duel each other. Last man standing is the right one. Entertain these lies. Now is speaking truthfully. Her timing is rather late for that to be the case. No good. Let's do this one. Key's presence there. Could the door have been picked open? Let's go with this one because it made progress before. I would need a weakness to threaten with. The strength protect me out of goodwill. No, that's actually pretty darn weird. I would need a weakness to threaten with. No, because of the knife. There's no point in using this now. That's true. Would it be better to hit him yourself? Indeed, as I have greater arm strength. This isn't it. They didn't have enough time to steal something, to destroy our trust in our allies. You wouldn't gain anything from that. So you admit it? What are you referring to? Kai, you want to steal the laptop So had. I remember now. Kai said he'd defend me on one condition that he received the laptop. You ought to remember the important part first. If you lost yourself enough to knock a dude out, because of course her memory's gonna be fuzzy. I'm sorry, but now I remember it clearly. Nara, I'm just not even gonna entertain that. Do you understand? Golly, the heck's with the swirly eyes. Please retrieve the laptop from So in the hidden room. I can't. If he sees me, he'll call for Sarah. Then you borrow my frying pan, approach from behind, understand? Do not worry, your strength is such that a forceful whack with this will not kill. If you refuse, I will hand this key to someone else. Please, Miss Now, I am not the only one who will be in trouble if I do not get that laptop. Will be as well, Sarah, but that was all a lie, wasn't it? Kai didn't keep his promise. Kai must be the one who took the professor away. Might not necessarily be a lie, actually. The laptop is password locked. Considering that, why do you think Kai would be so serious about taking it? He had a way to bypass any laptop battery. The password was easy to guess. Could that be done with some special device? Well, there's nothing like that here. Much more laughable reason. The password was easily guessable. Wait, if you know that, you unlocked it. What? Did you say you couldn't see anything? Yeah, but that was a lie. Another lie. I kind of wonder if it was going to be his or not since he knew it. The threat to give the laptop. Isn't it easier than politics? Okay, knives do be working sometimes. They don't work all the time. The password was Chidoin. Ew. Chidoin. What a bizarre lie. Sorry to say, but it's true. I tried typing in everyone's names, and my last attempt was trustworthy Miss Sarah's last name, Chidoin. Imagine my shock. I've never seen a laptop in my life. Of course, I know this isn't your laptop, Miss Sarah. Then, it's Kai's, isn't it? You've read the emails, so you admit it. What in the world is this? I wanted to read them all, if only Miss Now hadn't whacked me. Well now, what did they say? I remember them well. As planned, 70 people have been secured, that's what it said. That puts him with the kidnappers. Planned, 70 people have been secured. I was able to read 4 emails, all of them sent from Kai to some other person. Though all the addresses were different, nonsense addresses that seemed like codes. I'm guessing that was a security measure to hide who they were being sent to. I'll recount them starting from the oldest. As planned, 70 people have been secured, just in case. Is there no error in the date of the death game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. I feel a deep affection for Miss Sara as well. I will certainly protect her. I'm prepared to offer myself up for the Chidoans. It's about time. If any harm comes to Sara Chidoan, I will stand against even you as an enemy. Miss Sara is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend will also take part. And that's what they said. What in the world? Death game, you gotta be kidding me. Clearly he's talking about this. It's gotta be wrong, right? You can't be with the kidnappers. Well now, were the Aprones scoundrel and Sara Chidoan acquainted? I wouldn't say acquainted. Kai is the man who stalked me. You don't think the friend is Joe? Me? I inferred that much myself. It's a fact that Kai knew about this death game. He's with the kidnappers. And more terrifying yet, Miss Sara and Joe are with them too. How dare you? How dare you say that? If we were with the kidnappers, I obviously wouldn't be doing that dangerous trial. We can't even trust the contents of those emails to start with. What if So is just making it up as he goes? If So's opinion catches on like this, we'll be in danger. Miss Sara and Joe are with the kidnappers too. You can gather as much from the emails. As planned, 70 people have been secured just in case no error in the date of the death game. Feel deep affection. It's about time. Friend will take part. I'll have to line him up with this. So you won't admit it. Obviously, we nearly died in the first trial too. Anarchy is the way, just we died as strong? That's just so jacked up, bro. That's right, something that terrifying. There's no point in doing it yourself, is there? Did you really do the trial? You can't prove it, can you? You cannot prove yourself either, though if we had the laptop here, your lives would be exposed as well. Even after your threat was exposed, you're still staying stubborn, huh? For argument's sake, I might accept Kai as a bad guy, but I can't get those two being our enemies. Back in Russia Roulette, it was Sara and Joe being there that got us through safe. Vix and Sara got me out of the cage. You look weak, but you're really cheeky. Hold on a second, that isn't what... Just making sure here, but you didn't read the emails wrong, did you? Huh? How strange. What's the matter? Everybody think calmly now. Look, Kai and Nao's actions were proven. Now hit me, made a big bump even, doubting me now, it's illogical. This is just weird. Why does everybody believe Miss Sara? How pitiful. It seems the differences of trust between you is difference between heaven and earth. What on earth? Open your eyes, everybody. I'm telling you what's right. Even your words can't be fully denied, I don't think. Myself, I have no connection to the kidnappers. However, I'm also questioning who Kai really is. It's thanks to you that became evident. What do you mean, thanks to me? Proud anarchist that never dies? Jeff, I think we need to talk about your politics, man. Hey, that's kind of wild. Amazing, Miss Sara, your prodigy at seizing people's hearts. Shameful, the rest of you, the riffraff. Don't you value your lives? Sorry. Don't you doubt when others are kind? Do you not even have brains to think for yourselves? Death is just a matter of time for you. That's the way weaklings live. So his true colors, he really is a sleazebag like in the intro. Kai's a mediocre one at best. What's happened? I've given up on all you incompetents. Worthless, every one of you. The loner snapped. I'm scared. Can't count on any of you anymore. Miss Sara, let's talk it out ourselves. This is the fastest way. Kai is with the kidnappers. He even asked the day of the death game via email. Miss Sara's in on it too. Hold on, you're wrong. Where's your proof that I'm definitely with them? I think it can be inferred from the emails. So that's all it is, a conjecture? I see. All you were sent to a single person. According to the emails, Kai seemed to love Miss Sara. I sense a strange devotion to the Chidoans too. Has no connection to my family. Couldn't have any devotion. Offer myself for the Chidoans. That line makes him sound almost like a servant. Hey, I doubted my eyes too. I saw it, so I just had to believe it, right? That family in some way I didn't know about? That was a failure. Like, someone from the Chidoans is involved in this, but Takai not as important as Miss Sara. Those three getting more and more dubious. This. I understand Kai is suspicious, and even suspicious of me is inevitable, but the three of us group isn't right. You're just presenting this in a manipulative way. That's a sharp remark. Well, I'll say it like this for you. I hadn't even imagined Joe being involved too. Friend to also take part in the game, scary stuff. Miss Sara's looking forward to. That. Stop talking about enjoying the death game or something. That you were looking forward to is why you're participating now. But don't joke with me, you're just reading the emails with a malicious intent. I want to defeat these villains, so of course I'm going to take it seriously. What a loathsome individual. That was a failure. 17 secured, add 3, and match the list in the bar. Taking the laptop by force tells the whole story. After all this, you still had deny any relation to Kai. We don't have any connection. He went as far as threatening Miss Now to keep the emails from being seen. Or is there some other reason? Maybe there are some images he didn't want seen? Take this more seriously. That was a failure. The problem is a lot of that is debatable. There's not really any room to argue. Could you calm down for a second? I refuted most of his remarks. Why does he look so unperturbed? It seems like everyone's just plain unsure what's right anymore. Suspicion, unpleasant air swirls around us. Alright, what did you put in there? To be fair, Nara, I'm not trying to spoil everything! My guess was true, let's go. Quit going after the child! Get a grip, everybody. Doubting Sara just isn't right. You want us all to be killed off? What do you think would be the worst for you? If a guy like me with no trust were a traitor, then that can't be it. It'd be if Miss Sara was your enemy. Now see here. Yes, your intention, please. Sorry to intrude while you're getting all fired up. It's nearly time for the preliminary vote. Wait, at a time like this? Heck do we do? We've got no conclusions. Now we can go to make a vote without regrets? What can I say now? You can't skate by on just the Keymaster forever. Yeah, so is a bad guy. I have nothing. Now I just have to believe in everyone. Be brave, everybody. Those feelings of not wanting to be betrayed are just getting in the way. Doubting Miss Sara is a step forward? You really are? Come on, let's vote already. It's your turn to die, Miss Sara. You dirtbag! Do I actually have to pick one? Man! What happens if I pick myself? Oh. I'm gonna be the selfless one. All votes have been received. Displaying results. 1. 4. And the plan worked. So got hit too. Okay, the main targets. So it was spaced out enough it didn't really make a difference. What? Fear is welling up inside me. What do you think of the results? 5 will proceed to the final vote. Kana Kizuchi, Kai Sato, Joe Tazuna. Why me? So Hiyori, I see. Sara Chidoin. We'll die. One of us 5 will with certainty. I don't want to die. I'm the Keymaster. I'm the Keymaster, please believe me. Why did that come out now? I want to survive. I still want to live. Am I safe? You're kidding me too. Jerks, it's the next part that's seriously bad. Our votes will decide our fates. Do we have to choose? Why me? I've tried so hard, and not just for myself, it was so everyone could escape. I don't want to die, I don't get a grip. I mean, hey now, your friendly policeman's with you. Listen everybody, we need to narrow it down with just one person. Forget your sympathy and your grudges, just remember the roles. We choose the Keymaster as sacrifice, we all die. We're far from safe at all, absolutely. Oh hey, is one of us a sage? We got a sage on our side, they'll know who's the Keymaster. Don't tell me there isn't. This is the worst, so it's one of the 5? Nothing to be done, there's only one course of action. But the 5 prove it with words, isn't that right? That's it, we're going to court! I'll prove to you who the real Keymaster is. Remember people's words and actions in discussion, that's where the path to victory lies. So we're gonna do this one again? Yeah. The final 20 minutes. Use endlessly short time effectively. KG's suddenly really suspicious. Bro has been suspicious. He teaches us everything. And that is true. I'll be praying you don't all perish. Yeah, your prayers ain't getting answered, you goofball. Miley quietly sat in the chair again. I want to throw the rulebook at her and bonk her in the head with it. What if he backstabs us? He probably will. And we do it again. Hey, Threads, you want to see a cool trick? Ready? Now we have 11! What are you gonna do about it? When is this gonna hit? I mean, to be fair, it's a fairly long game. They said it takes like 17 hours to get to the most recent chapter. 45 save piles? Let's not be hasty. Anyone want to confess their role, go ahead. If anyone wants to confess the role on their card, let's go in order. I have nothing to say. Kana, I have little to say myself. You're free to imagine what you wish. I'm the Keymaster. I'm the one who's been saying it from the start. Honestly, this beanie sack can't be trusted. Makes my blood run cold. I'll believe in so. Whoever tries to protect him is the sage. That's where we ought to aim. Why aim for the sage? The sage can divine, but if they're out, it is over. Like, oh, if that's the sage, I can vote for him. So the sage can't confess. Yeah, if Kana really wants to die, wouldn't she say I'm the sage? The sacrifice gets to vote twice, right? Is the sacrifice someone who received 2 votes? This is hard. Don't want to massacre. Joe, you're not talking. What's your role? Who cares? Okay then, Asara, you're the Keymaster. Right? That's all our statements. Let's give some real focus. Sorry, if you want to review the rules, ask me anytime, though we don't have much time. Okay. What else do you talk to him? Oh, the rolls. Okay. Don't give me that look. Sorry, I got the yawns. Why don't you want to say? Me saying something now is just suspicious, right? That's why I ain't gonna say. I don't think you really changed his statement, but have him add it. Add what you just said. Just saying the same thing. No, you said something slightly different. I have nothing to say, there's nothing to speak about. Kana, anything, give me information. I'm sorry? We don't have time. So, interrogated her, or... where I'm looking for... minister in some way. Intimidated is what I was thinking of. Kana really wants to die, why don't you say I'm the sage? He's one for us to vote for. They can divine, you can identify him right away. So it's a mystery to me why Kana wouldn't just call herself the sage. You've got scary eyes. Now might not be the time to bother with him. I'll believe in so, whoever tries to protect him is the sage. That's where we ought to aim. When I think of those outlying with so, it's pretty much just myself. No more worrying about being picked with a show. So despicable. That's fine. This is hard, I don't want to massacre, had a bad sound to it. Didn't you say that word first? Nope, my parents would get mad if they heard me use a word like that. Then who told it to you? Big Bro Joe said it before the preliminary vote. If you pick Sara, it'll be a massacre for sure. Haven't had it. I don't get it, but okay. Alice's sacrifice? Possibly. I have rather little to say. Darn it. Right, sorry, I got the yawns. I have zero trust after the incident with So. Is there anything I say? Do you admit you're with the kidnappers? If I denied it, would you believe me? I'll check anyway. Do you deny it? Alright, quit snitching. I'm not looking over there. Well, now I wonder. He's playing dumb. Have him add the statement. What meaning could this have? The sacrifice gets to vote twice. Somebody received 2 votes. I thought we could exclude anyone with 1 vote or less from being sacrificed, but everyone had 2 or more votes. I gotta go with my heart for more than my reason. That beanie guy is bad news. Can't ask him. Alright. Who is going to get into a fight? I'm not gonna say. What if we do this? Because these 2 are connected. Could you tell me that again? Before the preliminary vote, Big Bro Joe said if you pick Sara, it'll be a massacre. Joe, what did you say about your role? Well, I said I wouldn't say it. You corrected who cares into I won't say. A role you won't say. It's like that, is it? Oh, hold on a second. There's no time. We should be arguing, right? Should I be saying this out loud? The outcome that result in a massacre. In other words, everyone being killed. Either the keymaster or the sacrifice is chosen as the victim. And there's only one role capable of identifying one of those, of identifying the keymaster. A role that shouldn't be exposed. Will I expose it myself? No. I can't say it, because if Joe exposes Sage, he'll be voted for. I can't do that. I get what you're trying to say. Wait, you're wrong. I just had it wrong, so Joe was the Sage. It's because he's not. We peeked over his shoulder earlier. Joe saw Sara was the keymaster. That's why he convinced of a massacre. Of course, it's just a strong possibility, but can you refute it? I guess I can't keep a secret after all. This is awful. But you aren't giving up yet, are you? Of course not. Everyone, you gotta promise me. I'm the Sage. I did a divination, but I haven't clearly said what the result was. Because the Sage can't lie about the results. I'm going to say who the keymaster is. In exchange, I want you to not vote for me. I'm on board. Tell us her name. The name is... Why do I feel so uneasy? Sara. Alright, now we look for the sacrifice between So, Kana, and Kai. I'm the Sage? My reading was that So was the keymaster. I am the Sage, but Sara was the keymaster. Not spitting. 8 minutes to go, everyone. Okay, quit giving statements, you 5. We're going to discuss amongst ourselves first. Got no time. So and Kana are working together, I've got no doubt. KG, there ain't no way Kana's up to no good. Kana's being used by the beanie guy. He's gonna cast her aside, don't you dare pick her. I got it. Long-haired apron guy said his role last, so he's suspicious, definitely lying. I was about to believe Joe earlier, but is he really the Sage? We can't possibly find the answer in this little time. It pains me, but a So or Sar could potentially be the keymaster. We shouldn't vote for him. Quit hating on the child! That's right, that was one of the rules. I think it's right here. Keymaster sacrifice. Sage most keymaster is via divination. Cannot lie about the results of divination. Okay. What you got for me? Working together, I've got no doubt. Know that much, but I don't know their roles. There was some way to determine them. Is there a way to do that? There is. That's good. Guess I'll persist until you can figure it out. I was about to believe Joe earlier, but is he really the Sage? Quite possible that Joe's a sacrifice here. We gotta think. Kana's been used by the beanie guy. He's gonna cast her aside. Don't you dare pick her. Wonder the beanie's planning to sacrifice Kana to save his own butt. Can't possibly find the answer in this little time. We need to reason out the roles somehow. When we can look goes on the cards. We know the roles. What's on the cards? Understood. His role last. He's suspicious. He must have realized that if he was the only one without a role, he'd be chosen by the process of elimination. Pains me. Keymaster should vote for them. Be a safe bet then. Okay. Here. And here. What's on the cards? Just maybe. 3 minutes left. Let's take a gamble on it. Listen up, everyone. This is the last discussion. I'll ask you, right? Ask me anything. What's on the Keymaster card? In other words, what's the design? You can answer, can't you, as the sage? Right. Well done, KG. You revealed the truth with just one question. Don't take me lightly, will you? It's a picture of a key. The Keymaster, so it's a key. Too bad, actually. Kana, what did it look like to you? It was a picture of a lock. Correct, the design of the Keymaster is a lock. Flip the right at the very end, Joe. What are you talking about? I saw it for sure, picture of a key. There's no time, this is your last chance. That's the last. Right, there's no time. Keep drawing out statements. You deal with the final blow in just one action or we all lose. What exactly is the last action? The final action. Cancel. How much I could see my card to remember. Let's save again. Well, why not? We'll go and make Threads really angry. I'm not gonna lie, Chief kind of getting in. This pro right here kind of getting in the way. This will be the final action. Think deeply. The sage knows the Keymaster. If that's true, some people are telling the truth and some are telling lies. There's probably no time to extract statements out of the people at this point. Think more, use clout. Oh, crud, you actually use your chances. Let's try it. Contrasting statements is pointless too. People who don't want to be chosen will just stall. I'm not exactly sure. Sage knows the Keymaster. That's true. Some people are telling the truth, some are telling lies. No. The problem is the final action for what? To prove who the sage is? Still? Okay. It's you. Elaborate on that statement. The answer lies within. Does it really? Don't get in my way. Did you think you could prove anything with such a half-hearted attempt? Sorrow's hit a limit and leave this to me. Was I mistaken? Clout went to 0? The voting begins. I don't remember anything that came next, not even who was chosen and who died. Okay, that's a game over screen. Alright. Okay. So... that's wrong. Just put the Kai. I did Kai already. It gave me a game over screen. Same thing as earlier. Well, you should mention you wouldn't have time to extract any further. Let's see. Yeah, you don't have any options. If you do the final blow, it's what I did earlier, it did nothing. Unless I burn all my clout for deep thinking. You know what? I don't like you. Elaborate in the statements. Really? Don't give. Half-hearted. Everyone hit a limit. Blah, blah, blah. Go back to 0. Unless I start burning more of my clout in order to think deep. Of course, the child. Fine, we're doing it. I'm gonna kill this jerk, I swear. I'm gonna have to spam the thing deep. That's the only option that's left. We're not gonna punt the child. Alright, knows the keymaster. Undistracted at this point, think more. Pointless 2, chosen will stall. All I can do is use an item, but on who and what? Why not? I'll hit them with the rule book. There's no time to expose the lies within. So, let's do this. And the music stopped. Right now I'm seeing the worst outcome in my head. This is just an uncertain line of logic. An imperfect hole of the kidnapper's design. If all my guesses are correct, it's over. It's all over. Let me be wrong. I don't have anywhere left to go but forward. Please tell me the results of your divination. Quit it, Sarah. Talking to Kai now is a waste of time. You won't say, will you? Because you can't. What are you? It says in the rule book too, the sage knows who's the keymasters via divination, but cannot lie about the results of the divination. All it says is they know who it is. Plus, they can't lie about the results. The real sage couldn't see any design. So Kai, who didn't say a design, is the sage. Neat. This because didn't get the belt treatment? That's true, but that's not the point. If that's it, then why? Why did Joe claim to be the sage? Who won't mention design is the sage. My fate has been set then. So Kai was the sage. He sure enough had kind of lie for you. More importantly, we should listen to Kai's last words, that is. When we came to the subject of designs, I realized I was in danger. I thought I might play dumb, but it was clear I'd be the most voted simply due to my lack of trust. Yet, did not wish to die. Sacrifice is surely Joe. I'm convinced he personally took actions that could be read as those of the sage. Thus, please vote for so. He is a dangerous man. He will certainly disturb our teamwork and lead everyone into danger. I did indeed have contact with the kidnappers, but if you let me live, I'll tell you everything. I have vital information for our escape. Try to save Sarah, pretty much. Don't be fooled. I'm the sage. It's time to vote. Refrain from whispering. Don't kill me. I'm sorry, Chief. That crabby attitude's gotta go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. It's not. He got it. Good lord! Bro got smacked with everything. It's too bad you lose. I understand as long as you may be the sacrifice, choosing you is risky. It's more than that. If you picked me with the emotion, then that would be your will. But everyone chose with logic. Awful, isn't it? This vote isn't about our own wills. That's what everyone's telling themselves, how they're fooling themselves. I'm sorry. Everyone enjoy yourselves, I check your answers. First, the sage, you were right on, it was Kai. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nara, looks like he's a goner. Punt the child and then punt some. Next, the Keymaster. The fierce battle between you two was a true sight to see. It is Sarah. No, stop it. Sacrifice when he dies with the objective incomplete is... It was Joe. What to say? Sorry for tricking you. What are you sorry about? Because of you, don't you feel better? I mean, I just can't see you as bad guys. Even so, and Alice must be good people. This sucks! This isn't real. I even tricked you. Didn't vote for me, that's what made it clear. All of you guys are my friends, so work together and do your best. There's something I want to say. Sure enough, it's hard for a guy and a girl to say this sort of stuff to each other. I love you, Sarah. You're my best friend. Yes, it's over already. Chosen by vote will be the main event, whereas your opening act, hurry up and die? Wigglers? What happened to the collar just going off? Stop. I'll do anything. I'll die in his place. How cute. I'll give you a chance. This button will slow the device connected to Joe Tazuna. Just keep pressing and the device will be slowed the more you press, maybe even stop. Oh, it's actually a thing I have to do. You mash the button, maybe you'll save him. Wrong person to give a button game to. Wrong person to give a button game to. Lightweight. How long does this last? Never met somebody use arcade sticks. And it literally keeps going. Hold on, I want to see something. Oh, it starts going faster. You can't stop it. Ah, crud. Man. That sucks. I'm gonna slaughter the doll, I swear. Respond, open your eyes, your family, need to go home. Let's go to school. With each press of the button, a heart crumbles. Pounding heart with a hammer. Just stop. It's enough. How cute you are even when you cry. Dude, right cross. I'm telling you, right cross. Just a little more. You're horrible, as if you ever intended to let me save him. Nothing to cry about. Your hard work let it live just a little bit longer. Each button press of yours, Joe suffered longer. How boring. Have you been broken? What a witch! Very well, you have no time to spare for you. For Kaisato, you are the main event. I'll let you do as you wish. I will issue my own death? What selfishness! The knife from the kitchen is how I'll allow you to suicide. Get off! My boy! I can't activate the device. Listen. This is resistance. Our lives toy with our enemies wins. We're unable to save even a single person. This is my feeble resistance. It is one large step toward counterattack. It is a step I was able to take because he brought me time. Not futile. I entrust them to you, our regrets and our hopes. I'm satisfied. That sucks. Wasn't today your birthday? Good memory. Didn't I say Joe was fine? You should call me Sarah. The heck, it's so cute. It's a dog keychain. Wanted it in an arcade, you can take it. I'll wear it here until graduation. How long? Don't get it confiscated. Uh-oh. And there it goes. Nine remain. Oh, this sucks. How, Sarah? She's tossing and turning right next to you. I'll go too. I don't know what I can do, but at least try to stay by her side. Yeah, right. We'll give her strength. Rest up a while before proceeding to the next floor. Can you go home? Funny joke, we've only just begun. Let's enjoy this. What a witch, man. Sarah's gonna have the worst survivors killed emotional drama. Are you really a bad guy? Being bad, that makes you good for nothing. He didn't seem to me like a good-for-nothing guy. I don't know. I want to know everything. You're the one who said it. I don't like this. Don't make Sara sad. Didn't you feel anything from what Joe said? So he's rattled too. What do him and KG have going? You said you're a policeman, yeah. What about it? Policeman knows about murder cases, yeah. If I'm in charge of them. Do you know the crime I committed? Why? I'm mad just a coincidence, but I killed a person once. What was the victim's name? It was Sohiori? You don't say. Completed chapter 1 part 2, proceed directly to chapter 2 part 1. Alright. I have a super early day tomorrow, so we're gonna call it a little early. We're gonna cut it at now, that way I can get ready for tomorrow. Depending on how tomorrow goes, we might play tomorrow night. I'm kind of on the fence still. I don't know. It's gonna depend on if I have to work late or not. Start with chapter 1 summary, begin 2. Let's do that and then get to a safe spot and we'll be done. I'm sorry. Muscle Gorilla? Big Sis Sara. Oh, it's Gen. He's out too. Mom. Death game by majority. I figured it's either that or maybe he's some type of sibling to So. The one that was killed. Excuse me. I brought your lunch. Oh, thank you, Kai. You got a minute? Kai, how many years have been since you came here? Many indeed. Surely it's been quite a long time. That's why I wanted to give you this. You're a hard worker. Go on, try it on. The red one? Yep. Suits you pretty well. What exactly led to... Come on now, as a present. My wife and Sara live safely thanks to you. Ah! So you mean to state your feelings of gratitude? He's like a bodyguard. Something about gratitude as your employer. That apron belonged to my own mom. In other words, it proves your initiation in tradition of homemakers. As well as your bond with Chidoan family. To me, you're family. My wife thinks the same way, just I give you that as a gift, in fact. Someone such as me. He's hiding by the frying pan. What's the matter? It is nothing. Your eyes are red. I thought you were crying. Whatever you say, makes me happy. If it comes to it, I'm trusting you with Sara. Someday, that girl will learn I'm not her real father. A girl's destiny has so much potential for change, put my own life on the line. It's far from trifling. I've got no worries, because our family's got a hero to protect her from the shadows. Don't say hero. Nothing but a traitor. I remain a shadow, never known, and just continue protecting Sara. Such is my affection. But this apron, I will use it with care. I will treasure it. Hey! I may have trusted her to you, but I won't give you my daughter. Master. Daughter. Husband Sara, he loses sight of all else indeed. From this angle as well, I must continue to watch over Miss Sara. I wonder if she is focused on her studies now. Golly, I thought her dad turned to a villain for a minute there. What, Joe? Face forward. We're in class. I heard they opened a super good kebab place. Let's go there on the way home. I'll treat you. Alright, fine. You're so loud. Now's the time to talk. Oh, hey, in exchange... In a few minutes, Chef. Not right away. I got you to a save point first. I'll bring Yoko too. For real? No, that's not what I meant. Seriously, quiet. What are you trying to say? Show me your homework. We're in class. Remember, of course, I'm not going to lend it to you. Just for a second, I'm fast copying. That's not a skill deserving praise. Sorry, but I can't. It's called homework. Your fault for not doing it at home. You're right, but do homework at home. Come on, man. And besides, I'm dead? That's a nightmare. I died because you questioned me, you know. Don't you feel any responsibility? And I suffered a long time because of you too, right? You got nothing to say to that? That's all you can do. What are you sorry for? You murderer? Just have to move forward. I did the most I could. And this is how it turned out. I protected everyone I did, but I died. Kai died too. But just stop it already. You want to look away. Look me in the eye. dream that was just a dream. I need to calm down. My head is spinning. Where is this? Alright, I can't look bro in the eye because he clearly didn't have any. Alright, that's the save point we were waiting on. And with that, it's 10:30. I got an extremely early day tomorrow, like at 4 o'clock early. So I'm wrapping it up for the night. I will see you guys next time. It could be tomorrow night. I wouldn't bet on it just quite yet. But definitely 2 to 4:30 on Sunday afternoon. That's one of my favorites. So we'll probably do that. I like to do co-op stuff on that day. So we'll probably do stuff like Flee the Facility, maybe 99 Nights or Repo. That's going to be it. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys later. Good night.